Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome to Act 4 here in Fortnite Battle Royale Galactic Battle. So, Part 4 is the Star Destroyer Bombardment, which we'll come on to in a minute, but we now have the official countdown for Act 5, the Death Star Sabotage live event, which will take place June 7th, 2 PM Eastern Time or 7 PM British Summer Time. The countdown timer is in-game, so you have no excuse to not know when. There is the countdown timer right there, which, as you can see from now, it is 9 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes. It does flicker a little bit, but hopefully no one is too epileptic. We also have the Week 4 weekly quests, which is the final set of weekly quests you will be receiving in this season. So for another 150,000 XP, or nearly 2 levels, here is what you need to do. Collect 5 Rift-to-Goes, that is right, Rift-to-Goes are back for the final week of this season. Deal 150 damage to opponents with the Wester 34 blaster pistols. Opponents, so therefore you can shoot at different NPCs and guards. Open 5 containers in the First Order base, which is a party-assisted quest, but shouldn't be too difficult. Hit 3 opponents with the Shield Breaker EMPs or Junk Rifts. That's right, Junk Rifts are also back. One of the funnest items is back for the final week of the season. And finally, another party-assisted one of hire 3 different characters. All in all, shouldn't be too difficult and should be a nice little bonus XP for you towards the end of the mini-season. So, without further ado, let's head in and discover what exactly the Star Destroyer Bombardment entails. But before we get to the Star Destroyer Bombardment, we have this lovely little yellow beam coming down here at this little camp not too far from Magic Mosses. This place has been built up. So this was originally just a little outpost, a little encampment. It has now been built up fully and is the home of the event countdown timer. Leia is still here, you can still speak to her, she can still give you a quest. There are no new characters in today's update, so therefore there are no new story quests for you to complete, but there is still the old one here that you can obviously do. So we're going to try and make sure that this place is cleared out so we can have a little look. So this area, they've just added a few like little platforms and such to the area, just to make it a little bit more built up, I guess, ready for the event. We've got a few screens and such turned on, tracking certain things, and the Death Star still ominously in the distance, as big as ever, but it doesn't seem to be powering up yet. Obviously, that will likely change as time continues and we head closer and closer to the event itself. But for now, there is not much to see there. And apparently we're going to die to a Wanda before I can show you guys Star Destroyer Bombardment. So, this is going to be one of those videos where we jump about a little bit, but let's skip forward to the Star Destroyer, shall we? So it goes without saying as well, quickly, that the quests from this week, the one where you have to deal damage with the pistols, kill a couple of stormtroopers, you will get that done in a jiffy. It's a very, very short quest to do. So, now we wait for the the Star Destroyer Bombardment, which is always going to happen around the same time in the match, and that is the second Storm Circle. What happens is a rift gate will open somewhere on the map. You have to run to it. Whoever is the first to enter will pilot the Star Destroyer for 90 seconds. Pretty long time, I must admit. But that 90 seconds is all powerful to them. whoever owns or gets the Star Destroyer gets to pilot it for 90 seconds, raining hellfire from above, each shot dealing between 60 and 120 damage to players, depending on how close the shot hits them. The Star Destroyer also marks all enemies in sight, meaning it's probably going to be a bit painful if it is above you. So do be cautious, obviously, if you do not get it. But yeah, that should be coming any moment now, so when that does, mildly scared about whether or not we'll be able to get it. I doubt we'll be able to get it. It's almost definitely going to be someone else. The problem is you don't know where to position yourself to try and get it, so it is a little bit of a luck of the draw kind of thing, like the Godzilla Island and the Doom Island were. But yeah, let's see if we can get it. It should be spawning in very soon, and once it does, we can then obviously make a break for it, see if we can get to it in time. Until then, it's very silent. The problem is you're going to have people that are in vehicles like the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing that will be able to get there just ridiculously quick. So as soon as that storm closes in, straight away Star Destroyer portal is open. You can see though that it's all the way over the other side of the map, meaning I'm almost definitely not going to get it in this game. But it spawns in, and then it is a race to that portal. As soon as someone gets to the portal, the Star Destroyer appears, an absolute menace over the skies, and it can now rain down hellfire from above. And what makes this 10 times more terrifying, the music is scary enough, but that Star Destroyer cannot be stopped. You cannot shoot them down. You cannot stop this. It will rain down hellfire for 90 seconds. So stay clear of it, or as clear as you can, because whoever is up there will show no mercy, and you will be vaporized. With a great soundtrack in the background. So, just like that, you can see that it's flying over the map, it's raining down hellfire. It's already been going for 60 seconds, and it just slowly is making its way forward across the map. In fact, I don't even think we are close enough to be even spotted by this thing. You can see that it's got nice little focused fire, and in the last sort of 15 seconds of it being here, we hear the lovely siren, and then all of a sudden it gets lifted out of the sky, not to be seen again for the match. It will return obviously in your next match in a different location, and good luck in trying to get it. If you don't get it, just stay away from it. Honestly, stay away from it, because it's probably a death wish going near that thing. So, let's skip forward and see if we can get it, shall we? And so, folks, just to put into perspective the pure destructive nature of the Star Destroyer bombardment, this is what remains of Mass Meadows. It's pure destruction. Nothing will stand the might of those blasts. So, I guess it's lucky if you're not in its path, like I wasn't, because being in its path would be a surefire way to get killed. It really, really would. So, yeah, I guess if you see it but you don't get it, run. Because you will die. Yeah. Get out of there, folks. Get out of that thing's way. I mean, it's even destroyed everything down here. The blast radius of those shots is so large that it actually hit under the ground and destroyed all of the stuff within the tunnels. So, all in all, you aren't escaping that thing if you're in its path. If you're in its line of sight, pray that it doesn't hit you. And it appears that Epic have also brought back the grapple glove in this update as well, just to add a little bit more mobility chaos to the loot pool. I think the loot pool now is going to feel quite full, quite fun. It might be hard for you to decide what sort of weapons and things you want to pick up, but yeah, it's definitely going to be quite fun now, I must admit. So now, once again, we're here. It is the second storm circle, the portal's about to open, but the problem is you have absolutely no way of identifying where it is going to open. Now, as it was, I'm not too far away, about 550 metres. Am I likely to get it? God, no. I am not likely to get this. In fact, someone else has got it. Oh dear God. There is something really terrifying about seeing that thing flying in a straight line over the map directly towards me. You know what? We're going to sit and watch, because I want to see just how far it actually goes across the map. Is it going to go far enough across the map that it actually reaches me? I don't think it is. I think I can be quite confident of it. But the other thing that we want to mention is this thing is obviously big. It's obviously powerful. But what happens when you play it in duos, trios, or squads? Now, the damage gets reduced by roughly 20% per person. However, all of your teammates get teleported to this thing, and all four can fire separately. Meaning, in squads, yes, this thing is only dealing 40% of that damage, so it's dealing between sort of 25 and 50 damage a shot. But there are 4 people that can fire it at once. Meaning it gets just a little bit more chaotic. But as we can see, I've stood here, it's not quite reached me in a minute and a half, and it's now about to teleport out above my head. So, the Star Destroyer is pretty damn terrifying, but it is a little bit restricted in where it can actually go. As you can see, they couldn't exactly fire, even though I was underneath the front of the Star Destroyer. You've sort of got to be under basically the middle of it for them to actually see you and be able to fire. So if you can get just out of the pathway of it, you should be fine. Problem is if you're in the pathway of it when it first spawns in. But as you saw there, guys, it's easy enough to avoid. Now, for gameplay of the Star Destroyer, I will get that separately because we are certainly not going to be getting it in this video. It's probably going to take me a good few hours to try and do that. But yeah, that was your first look at the Star Destroyer and its bombardment. And a little look at the week 4 quests. As you can see, I've already completed 2 of them and partially completed another 2 of them. Meaning, it's not too hard for your final burst of XP this season. So with all that in mind, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable and fun to watch as always, and I'll see you all in the next one.